Test, 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 test.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with land o'lakes and canned feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
Westel Systems is part of a network working tirelessly to keep small, rural communities across America connected. They lead and collaborate on broadband-enabled projects that improve economic development, provide technology for advancing education, and enhance state-of-the-art healthcare through telemedicine. These initiatives, among others, help to connect rural communities and keep them advancing towards a future-proof, sustainable infrastructure. Westel Systems, working hard to connect you to the world. Ask about their worry-free plans today.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at FullerDigital.net. No more searching. One place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Fuller Digital Solutions, St. Mary's Hawks football. I'm Ryan Hayek. We calling the game tonight. Tonight's matchup will be the 3-3 Rockets of Arweva and 6-0 Hawks of Remsen St. Mary's. It is senior night. It's an absolutely gorgeous night here tonight. We'll go over the starting lineups for the Hawks.
First of all, for the starters for Arweva.
So, at quarterback for the Hawks will be number 15, Cale Ortman. Ortman is throwing 80% of his, completing 80% of his passes, 14 touchdowns and 1 interception. At running back will be number 21, Brennan Fish. He's got 472 yards on the ground, averaging 8.6 yards, 12 touchdowns. At the slot receiver position will be number 3, Alex Schrader. He has 172 yards on the ground and 4 touchdowns, and on the air he has 328 yards with 4 touchdowns through the air. At tight end will be Jackson Bunkers, has 8 catches for 136 yards, 3 touchdowns. At tight end will be Ryan Willman, number 8. He's got 16 catches for 366, averaging 22, almost 23 yards a catch and 6 TDs. At the O-line position, starting tonight for senior night, will be center, number 64, Caden Groper. He's 5'9", 220. At guard will be number 54, Nathan Britt. He's a senior, 180-pound senior. And at the other guard position will be number 17, Isaiah Garrett. He's 5'11", 180. We're getting ready to kick things off here in Remsen. It's a senior night, last home game until playoffs for the seniors and cheerleaders. So we'll step away quick and hear a word from our sponsors. This is Hawk Football.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
ask you please rise.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Would you please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem? Our officials for tonight are the referee Randy Yeltsma, umpire Todd Wolber, head linesman Marcus Rems.
Welcome back to Hawk Football Fuller Digital Solutions. About 47 degrees for kickoff tonight. Talked to Osterman a little bit this morning, and Coach O wants the Hawks to get off to a fast start offensively and defensively. He wants the Hawks just play some clean football, limit the penalties and no turnovers and clean up some things that, as far as fundamentals goes. So this is a young Weeva team coming in tonight. They have a quarterback. He's a sophomore, and Blaine Smith. He's completing under 50%. 10 TD passes, 9 interception. Coach Osterman is going to try to make him force him to throw a little bit tonight. Leading rusher for the Rockets is number 16, Wyatt Rigler. He has 498 yards, 7 TDs, averaging just under 7 yards a carry. Their leading receiver will be the same as their rushing. It'll be Regular. He's a freshman, 5'9", 140. So some good young athletes here, but they got a tough task ahead of them with the Hawks. See, a very heavy senior team coming off a big win at Newell Fonda last week. And Hawks have a long home winning streak that dates back to 2016. The coin toss has been flipped. We're getting ready to kick things off. No wind in the air here in Remsen, Iowa. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and all the sponsors. Like I said, it is senior night, last regular home for these seniors and cheerleaders and managers. There'll be 5 senior cheerleaders. Ella Arns, Isabel Arns, Peyton Frieders, Olivia Potabom, and Grayson Schrader. And managers for the football team, senior, will be Tate Tenniger. I know the guy does a great job being the manager for the football team. Always keeps Coach Osterman on time and during practices, and always make sure the field's ready and water gets delivered over there. Does a lot of behind the scenes for the football team. So the Hawks are going to kick things off here to start tonight. Jackson will kick off. Hawks are blue on blue with the blue helmets and the wings, and kicking off to a Weeva with the white tops and the black pants with the red helmets. So a nice touchback to start the night for the Hawks. So 1st and 15 for the Rockets. So they're going to go in a tight formation with the quarterback and motioning to the receiver to the near side. He's going to dump it off to almost intercepted. So good start there for the Hawks. Almost had an interception there and looked like some miscommunication between the receiver and the quarterback. It's kind of hard to tell their numbers back there in the backfield. So kind of quarterback is 15 Smith. Very young team. Only 13 players suited up for the Rockets. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Rockets. Running back to his right. He's going to motion here to the near side. He's going to throw it out to the far side. And right away is Cale Ortman on the tackle. He's actually going to lose a yard. That was Remsen on the reception, another freshman for the Rockets. So my sidekick, Coach Zach Arnold, couldn't be with us tonight. I miss him a little bit. Always have fun calling the game with Coach Arnold. So here we go, 3rd and long here for the Rockets. Motioning to the near side. Smith is going to drop back to pass. He's going to run a screen. And the Hawks are all over it. That was Cale Ortman on the tackle. That was to Molina. He's a junior. So nice job by the Hawks. Good fast start with the 3 and out. I don't mind the play call. I don't mind little screen and try to get that D lineman to rush hard. Just a better execution by the Hawks defense. Hawks look like they're going to come after this kick, and they get close, and Schrader's going to get a chance to return here. Crosses midfield. He's got it to the 30. Makes a couple guys miss, and he's going to get great field position for the Hawks at the Rockets' 29-yard line. So great field position here for the Hawks to start their opening drive. Like I said, it'll be all seniors to start. They're going to be missed next year. So we got Fish and Ortman alone in the backfield. Fish is going to get the handoff to the far side and gets tackled after a gain of 4 yards. Make it 2nd and 6 for the Hawks. Just over 10 minutes here in the first quarter. Ortman, Fish in the backfield. Faked Fish out here over to Willman to the near side, and he's going to get enough for the first down. Nice little screen pass for the Hawks. You know, they showed that bubble screen for most of the year, and now I think that they call it the smoke screen out to Willman. Nice play. Willman had a great game last week against Newell, and I want to apologize for the no camera last week. It irritated me as much as probably a lot of you fans. So 1st and 10 here. Schrader's going to get the ball to the far side. He has a lot of room and makes one guy miss, and he's going to pick up about 8 yards on the carry. Nice run by Schrader. Willman had a lot of yards after catch last week. Broke a few tackles. Just had a great game receiving the ball. So 2nd and 4 for the Hawks. They're going to go trips here to the near side with Ortman alone in the backfield. Ortman gets a snap. He's going to call his own number, run to the near side, cut it back up the middle for looks to be a hot touchdown. Cale Ortman, a 9-yard touchdown run up the middle for the first score of the night. So a nice opening drive for the Hawks. Like I said, Osterman wanted to start fast and can't start any faster, as fast as that start. So the Hawks are going to try for an extra point. That was Ortman's 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And Jackson will be the one kicking. The hold is good. Snap good. And the kick is good. Jackson bunkers. He is 22 for 30 at PAT. He's going to add to them stats. So Hawks 7, Rockets 0. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
Welcome back to Hawk football. Remsen, Iowa, senior night. And Jackson bunkers the kick. This one's going to go right off the helmet into the Hawks' hands. And that'll be the Hawks football after a well-planned onside kick. I don't think Jackson could do that another time like that if you give him 100 tries. Right off the Rockets' helmet and into the hands of Keaton Harpinall. So just how you draw it up. So the Hawks are going to take over at the Rocket 37-yard line. Fisher's going to motion out. Kale's going to throw it out to Fish, and Fish has some room to the far side. Makes one guy miss, another one, and he's going to score for a Hawk touchdown. A 32-yard touchdown pass, Kale to Fish. Some great blocking there on the outside by Schrader and Willman. Boy, once Fish gets the ball in space, he's a hard guy to bring down. And that was his second reception touchdown of the year. Jackson going to try to kick off. Put this through the uprights again. Good snap, good hold, good kick. Remsen, St. Mary's Hawks, 14. Arweva Rockets, 0. We'll be back from a word from our sponsors. This is Hawk Football.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
Welcome back to Hawk football. It was a unplanned onside kick to get the ball back, and one play later, a bubble screen out to Fish, and he did the rest for a 32-yard reception. Let's see what Jackson decides to do this time. He's going to kick it deep, and it's going to be a touchback. So nice kick by Jackson bunkers. So the Rockets will get their second possession of the game at their own 15-yard line. Last drive went 3 and out. So the Rockets are going to open up with 2 receivers split each side. Smith in the backfield. Drop back, he's going to hand off up the middle. And the Rocket runner, that's Rigawala, Regaller. Sorry if I butcher that name. Regaller. He picks up 4 yards. For all you Husker fans at home or watching, they're down 10-0 in the second quarter. So just over 8 minutes here in the first quarter. The Rockets are going to spread things out. 2 receivers here to the near side. Smith in the backfield. He's going to motion Regaller. Drop back to pass and throw a bubble out. That'll be Blackman on the reception. He's a sophomore. Now he's going to lose about 5-6 yards on the reception. That was a nice job by Willman and Fish on the tackle. It's frustrating when you get positive yards on first down, then you give it all back on second down, making it a 3rd and long here for the Rockets, especially against a great defensive team. They're hard to score on. So 2 receivers far side. Smith in the backfield. Drop back to pass. Throw it out here to the near side, and he's got a receiver open. And that is number 24, Molina, on the catch, but it's going to be well short of the first down. Let's see what the Rockets decide to do. It would be 4th and 6.
We have 4th and 5 for the Rockets.
It looks like they're going to line up in punt formation. That Schrader is back there for the Hawks. He's at their own 30. Rockets get a high booming kick end over hand. Schrader has plenty of time to return it, and he's going to take it to across midfield to the far side. He's at the 30, makes a guy miss, gets tripped up about the 25-yard line, and we have a flag on the play, our first flag tonight. So another great return by Schrader, but we'll see if it goes back with the penalty. And it will be a block in the back on the Hawks.
Block in the back by the Hawks.
So 1st and 10 at the Rockets' 37-yard line. Great field position for the Hawks to start the early night off. This is shotgun T formation. Ortman, Fish in the backfield along with Schrader. Schrader's going to get the ball here to the near side. Has some room. Going to cut it up the middle and get tackled by a bunch of Rockets, but not until after he picks up 8 yards on the carry. So nice push there by the Hawks. So they're going to stick with the gun T formation. Schrader and Fish by Ortman. Ortman's going to drop back to pass. Has some time. He's going to throw it out to Willman to the near side. And it's going to be a... Let's see if they... Looked like he crossed the goal line, but they're going to mark him right at the 1-yard line. So nice pitch and catch by Ortman to Willman. That's worked all year. I thought Willman stretched the ball right over the goal line before he stepped out, but they're going to call him short here. So it looked like the Rockets brought some pressure, but Kale did a nice job staying in the pocket and throwing a dime to Willman. Kale is going to be all alone. First and goal here in the backfield. He's going to run right up the middle for a Hawk touchdown. A 1-yard run by Kale Ortman, his second of the night. So 3 plays, 37 yards for the Hawks. Very efficient to start the night. And Jackson, he's going to try the extra point. Good snap, good hold. Good kick. It's going to make the Hawks 21, the Rockets 0. 5:49 left here in the quarter. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. So welcome back to Hawk football, 21-0 for the Hawks. Jackson on the kick. He's going to squib this one, and the Rockets are going to get a chance to return it to the 15 and met there at the 17. That was Braxton Knipe on the tackle and Blackman on the return. So we'll see what the Rockets draw up here. They're not getting much time to doing a lot of quick passes, which the Hawks have been all over. Kind of not much on the running game to start the night. They had a good first play last drive with a 4-yard carry on first down, and then went back to the passing game. So 1st and 10 for the Rockets. Smith going to motion here to the near side. Drops back to pass. Looks on the far side and almost intercepted. Broken up by Cale Ortman. So nice break on the route there by Ortman. Tell you what, these are a bunch of young players for the Rockets. You know, when you hear seniors playing against a bunch of freshmen, sophomores, the confidence level goes way up. So we'll see the Rockets here in 2nd and 10. Going to throw it out to the far side, and it's going to be incomplete pass. Cale Ortman there on the coverage again. I like how they trying to throw some quick passes, but sooner or later you got to start taking shots downfield. Especially when the coverage has been real tight on those bubble screens. So Smith and Blackman in the backfield, 2 receivers to the far side. Motioning. Drop back to pass. It's going to be a middle screen right up the middle. Breaks one tackle. Rockets are on the loose. Cuts it back and going to get tackled, but not after a big gain for the Rockets. That was Regular on the reception. Nice middle screen there on a 3rd and long. So the Hawks make a mistake there with a couple missed tackles. That's something they haven't done much this year. They've been tackling very well most of the year, but a couple missed there for a big gain for the Rockets. So we'll see if the Rockets do here on the Hawk territory. A pump fake far side. He's going to chuck it deep. There's no one there, and it's going to be incomplete. I like the idea of trying to set that up with showing the bubble passes and go with a pump and go. And Hawks didn't bite. Great job on the coverage by Ortman and Keaton Harpin back there. But Blaine Smith, he's a sophomore, throws a good ball for the Rockets. So Smith and Blackman on the backfield, 2 receivers to the far side. Smith is going to hand off to Blackman. Blackman's going to cut up the middle, and he's going to get met by Groper right at the line of scrimmage, and Jackson bunkers for no gain on the play. Under 5 minutes here in the first quarter. This would be 2 down territory, I imagine, for the Rockets. So trying to at least get half the yardage back to make it 4th and manageable. So Smith and Blackman in the backfield. A motion receiver across the field. Smith drops back to pass, and it's going to be a quick pass out here to the near side to Molina, and it's going to be incomplete. I know Coach Arnold and I talk about throwing short passes, quick routes, and these Rockets are taking that to heart. That's all they've thrown is some short passes. Spot passes, bubble screens, middle screens. See what they draw up here. 4th and 11 for the Rockets. We can go 3 receivers to the far sides. Smith is alone in the backfield. He's going to fake a bubble screen, chuck it deep, and it's going to be intercepted by Schrader. And Schrader's got a convoy in front of him. Makes a lot of guys miss, and then he's finally going to get brought down at the Rockets' 27-yard line. That was a 30-yard interception return by Alex Schrader. Usually you tell the defensive backs just to knock it down on 4th down, but when you got a athlete like Schrader, when he's such a weapon with the ball in space, boy, turned that into about 30 yards. Nice job by Alex Schrader. Sent up the Hawks in great field position again for the night. Handoff to Fish. This is going to reverse to Jackson. A lot of space open here for Jackson on the near side. He's going to get tackled right about the 3-yard line. So there's a play we haven't seen all year, is a reverse to the tight end Jackson. That was Fish. It was Ortman to Fish to Jackson. Nice play. Like to see Jackson get the ball more. Running the ball is such a big physical player. Cale drops back to pass, and he's going to throw Schrader right at the goal line for a Hawk touchdown. So a 3-yard touchdown pass. Ortman to Schrader. Oh, nice 2-play drive for the Hawks. That's Schrader's 5th reception touchdown of the year. And Jackson with the extra point is perfect again. 28-0 Hawks. Just over 3 minutes. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. This is Hawk Football.
Insurance can be confusing. With all of the legal terms, different policies, what are you actually getting? With over 60 years of experience, there's no confusing the experts at Matkin Insurance. Let Matkin Insurance help you find the policies that fit your lifestyle, budget, and needs. Matkin Insurance takes pride in being an independent agency, always working for what's best for their customers. So what are you waiting for? Contact Matkin Insurance today.
Welcome back to Hawk Football. It's been all Hawks here in the first quarter. So Holman here to do the kick. He's going to get a chance for the Rockets to return it. The Rockets going to run right up the middle, then cut it back to the far side and has some room ahead of him. A great return there by the Rockets across midfield into Hawk territory. That was Blackman on the return. So the Rockets are going to get great field position at the Hawks' 35-yard line. So the ball was kicked right at the 1-yard line, and a great return by the Rockets. And Coach Osman ain't going to be happy about that coverage. So we'll see if the Rockets can do anything with great field position. Hand off to Blackman in the far near side, and it's going to be tackle for loss. That's big Hunter pick on the TFL, along with Caden Groper. So nice job by the Hawks defensive line. They get 2nd and 13 for the Rockets. Just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. It's been all Hawks here on senior night. These senior athletes haven't lost a home football game through their career. That's something not a lot of people can say. 2 receivers far side, 1 here to the near. They're going to motion receiver. Throw it out, a quick out route, and it's going to be dropped. So incomplete passes. Looked like a good catchable ball. That was intended for regular. Looked like he had a chance to run a little bit after the catch if it was caught. It's going to be another 3rd and long for the Rockets. He trips to the far side. Smith alone in the backfield. And drop back to pass. He's going to set up the middle screen, and then Hawks are all over that. Nice job by the Hawks defensive lineman. They sniffed that out a mile away. You can't sneak a piece of cheese by a hungry rat. Good one, Rush Trader says. Good one. 4th and long for the Rockets. They're going to try this again. Trips to the far sides. Smith alone in the backfield. He's going to throw a quick out. It's going to be a hook and ladder for the Rockets, but it's well covered up by Schrader on the tackle. They do pick up 5 yards, but that's going to be not close to a first down. Nice job by the Hawks defense. Well, I love the play call, though. And it was executed pretty well, just better defense by the Hawks. So the Hawks are going to start with their worst field position of the night at their own 34-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout by the Hawks. So we'll take a timeout with them. This is Hawk football.
Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types will work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
Welcome back to Hawk football. Probably it was the coldest football game of the year. Currently about 45 degrees. It's my kind of weather, and it's about perfect. So the Hawks going to start 1st and 10. Trips to the far side. Ortman alone in the backfield. This is going to be reversed to Willman here to the near side, and picks up 6 yards. Coach Ryan Gallus showing some new plays this week with some reverses. Nice job, Coach Gallus. I'm a big fan of reverses. Keep doing it. I think it's hard to keep the defense honest. So Hawks are going to be gun T formation. Fish is going to get the carry to the far side and get tripped up about after a yard pickup. So it'll be 3rd and 3 here for the Hawks. I imagine this will be 2 down territory for Osterman. So Ortman and Fish in the backfield. And he's going to get the pass here to the near side and has a lot of room. Makes a few guys miss, and he's going to get tackled at the Rocket 24-yard line. Plenty for the first down. Nice job by Ortman just getting a quick pass to Fish and let him do the rest. Nice blocking by the receivers downfield. Let's see if that's the last play before the quarter. See if the Hawks try to run another play here with 15 seconds left here in the quarter. 4 wide here for the Hawks. Schrader's going to motion. Ortman's going to keep it right up the middle and drag a bunch of Rockets with him. Still on his feet, and you get finally taken down at the 5-yard line. A lot of miscommunication there right before the quarter. The Rockets came up with the ball. We'll see what they call here. The Rocket defender had it. That was Remsen on the recovery. We'll see what the... I think they're still going to call it Hawk football. So good start by the Hawks, 28-0 at the first quarter. So once again, it is senior night for the Hawks. On the football team will be Alex Schrader, Ryan Willman, Jackson Bunkers, Cale Ortman, Isaiah Garretts, Brendan Fish, Nathan Britt, Caden Groper. So thank you to those seniors for going out for football and giving us a good show for the last 4 years. And managers, again, will be Tate Tenniger. Thank you for putting the time in, for doing all the camera work. And once again, to all the senior cheerleaders. Like I said, not too many people can say that they've played 4 years of football and haven't lost at home yet. That's pretty remarkable. And the Hawks are going to start first and goal at the Rocket 5-yard line.
3 tickets for $10. Those winners will be announced between the 3rd and 4th.
So gun T formation for the Hawks. Schrader's going to get the handoff. He's going to cut it right up the middle, across the goal line for a Hawk touchdown. 5-yard touchdown run by Schrader.
Another $75 donation from Iowa State Bank.
So the Hawks continue to put the points on. Snap good, hold good. Oh, and it's blocked by the Rockets. That was blocked by number 7, Remsen. There's a lot of people probably cheering for that extra point to go through. That would have put us right at the 35-point mark. Instead, it's 34-0. Once again, thanks to all of our sponsors for making this possible. Apologize for last week. I just could not get any connection there at Newell. I know the Fuller guys tried to do everything back in the Cherokee to remote in and get us hooked up, but just unfortunately couldn't do it. So I want to apologize for that. But we're back here this week for senior night, last home game for regular season. Hopefully get a couple playoff games here. Holman's going to kick this one off. Nice low line drive. Rockets are going to get it at the 5, run it right up the middle, and it breaks it to the far side, has some room in front of them, and gets it well across midfield into the Hawk territory right at the 30-yard line. Nice return. That was regular on the return. So Hawks, our kickoff team, is struggling a little bit tonight here. That's 2 big returns by the Rockets. Good things for them. The Rockets offense has been struggling tonight. So they haven't been able to do anything with great field position. We'll see what they do here to start the second quarter. Motion to the near side here and get met right at the line of scrimmage. That's big Lenny Steichen on the tackle. Nice job by Lenny Steichen. That was Molina on the carry. So 2nd and 10 for the Rockets, just not getting any running game going. So the Rockets are going to line up 2 receivers here to the near side. Smith is going to motion. Riesler fake the jet sweep and throw over the middle, and it's going to be broken up by Alex Schrader. We had a chance to pick that one off, and if he did, it was going to be a pick 6. There was no one in front of him. Good coverage by the Hawks. Not a lot of windows open there in their zone coverage. So it'll be 3rd and long here for the Rockets. Let's see if they throw a bubble screen or middle screen here. They're going to throw a quick pass intended for Molina. It's going to be incomplete. Schrader there again on the coverage. And we'll see what the Rockets decide to do here. They're on the Hawk 32-yard line. Do another hook and ladder. No, but they're going to line up in punt formation. If you're down 34, you have nothing to lose. I'd go for it. But it's a good punt. And Schrader's going to pick it up inside the 5. Makes a lot of guys miss and gets tripped up by the turf monster at the 15-yard line. Boy, I think if he would have stayed on his feet, he could have still been running. But the Hawks are going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line, their worst field position of the night. So Ortman alone in the backfield, going to motion Fish. Fake to Fish. Ortman's going to keep it on the far side. Still running, still on his feet, and picks up 6 yards. Call it 7 on the carry. Mikhail Ortman. I talked about Willman earlier in the game, breaking a lot of tackles last week against Newell. And Ortman had some nice runs where Newell thought they had him a couple times and kept running and broke a lot of tackles for big gains that got the Hawks going. So 2nd and 3. Hand off to Fish up the middle. Fish is going to get enough for the first down by the Hawks. So 1st and 10 with 10 minutes left here in the quarter. So it looked like the Hawks are going to be in a little pistol formation. Hand off to Schrader up the middle. Big push by the O-line. And Alex Schrader breaks some tackles. He's in the open space. No one's going to catch him. It's going to be a Hawk touchdown. A 53-yard touchdown by Alex Schrader. Boy, nice push up front by the O-line, and Schrader did the rest. So, let's see if Jackson puts this one in. Good snap. Oh, Ortman's going to call fire and look for a receiver. And he dumps it to Garrett, but it's going to be incomplete. The Hawks are going to stay at 40 points to the Rockets 0 with 9:32 left here in the second quarter. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
Welcome back to Hawk Football. Remsen St. Mary's 40, Arweva Rockets 0. Continuous clock moving forward. That's always nice to have. Get some younger guys some playing experience, which they have had a lot of this year. Well, the Hawks' offense looks sharp and the defense does as well. It's just been these kickoffs that has not been the sharpest that we've seen this year. And we'll see how this one is. And the Rockets are going to return it to their own 30-yard line. That was Worth on the tackle, Brady Worth. Nice play by Brady. So the Rockets are going to take over first and 10 at their own 30, 9:13 left here in the second quarter. Thank you for all them for all those that are listening. The Rockets are going to go 3 receivers here to the near side. Smith alone in the backfield. Smith is going to throw it out here, and it's going to be incomplete pass. Almost backwards pass. A nice job by the Hawks hustling. And just in case it was a fumble, that was Coink, Willman, Groper all hustling over there. Kale was breaking up the pass. That was intended for Allers. So nice job by the Hawks defense. They've been all over that bubble pass, spotted pass, however you want to call it. The big plays for the Rockets have been middle screens. So we'll see what Smith is going to motion. Rockets are going to run up the middle, breaks one tackle, then get tackled by a bunch of Hawks after 4 yards carry. So there's a good run by the Rockets, picking up 4 yards. Got to continue to do that. Continue just to don't give up on the running game. Makes it too easy for defensive backs and defenders to stop. So the Rockets are going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them as well. This is Hawk Football. We'll be back.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with land o'lakes and canned feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
Welcome back to Hawk Football. Thanks again for all the sponsors making this possible. Thanks to Fuller Digital Solutions. Looks like Huskers are going to be down 13 at half. For all you Husker fans tuning in. They exist, Russ. They exist. So 3rd and 6 for the Rockets. Let's see what they draw out of the timeout. They're going to motion, fake here to the near side, throw it over the middle, but it's blocked by big Colin Holman. His big hands are all over that for a batted pass. Nice job by Holman. It's going to make it 4th and 6 for the Rockets. 7 minutes left here in the game, in the half. Good snap and a nice end-over-end punt. And Schrader's got plenty of room here to the near side, cross midfield, and gonna get ran out of bounds right at the Rocket 35-yard line. But we have some flags on the play. So we'll see what they call here. It's been a quiet game for the officials here. This is, I think, only the second flag of the night. So it's going to be holding on the Hawks. So if anything that is going wrong tonight for the Hawks, it's been special teams. Big returns on kickoff and some penalties on the punt return. So Hawks are going to take over at their own 31-yard line. Ortman alone in the backfield. Ortman's going to drop back to pass. Throws it right over the middle to a wide open Willman. And he catches it. He's going to walk it into the end zone for a 49-yard touchdown pass. He was wide open. Nice pass protection by the Hawks. And when you give the big Willman 6'4", wide open, he's the guy you'd think you'd see running right up the middle, but they lost him in coverage. Kale just flung it out there, and Willman did the rest. So one play, score. So good snap this time. Jackson will put it right through the uprights to make the score. Remsen, St. Mary's Hawks 47, Arweva Rockets 0. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Westel Systems is part of a network working tirelessly to keep small, rural communities across America connected. They lead and collaborate on broadband-enabled projects that improve economic development, provide technology for advancing education, and enhance state-of-the-art healthcare through telemedicine. These initiatives, among others, help to connect rural communities and keep them advancing towards a future-proof, sustainable infrastructure. Westel Systems, working hard to connect you to the world. Ask about their worry-free plans today.
Welcome back to Hawk football. It's been all Hawks here from the starting kickoff. This Rocket team, they're a young team. They're going to be a lot of freshmen and sophomores get a lot of playing time for this Rocket team, so I expect them to be pretty decent here in a couple years. And another big return by the Rockets. Nice job by Regular. I know I'm butchering that, so I apologize for the family. But Rockets are going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line. Nice little returner. Sent some big returns today. First and 10 for the Rockets. 2 receivers here to the near side. Smith with Blackman in the backfield and big tackle for loss. No running game. That was Holman on the tackle. So 2nd and 12 for the Rockets. Coldest Hawk game of the year so far, and I expect that to get colder as we get down for close to playoffs time. Smith is going to throw it to the far side, and it's going to be completed. But the Hawks are going to take him down right after he catches it for a gain of 3 yards. That was Fish on the coverage. Nice job by Brennan Fish. Not a lot of room to go anywhere after that catch. So 3rd and long for the Rockets. Let's see what Smith decides to do here. He's going to hand off, and that's going to be no gain on the play. Bunch of Hawks there on the tackle. So Hawks are going to force another 3 and out. And the Rockets going to get a nice high kick. This time it's Fish back there. He's going to take it off one hop, stiff arm one guy, stiff arm another guy, and then slips on the field right at the Hawks 21 or 30 or 26-yard line. Looks like the tailgating tonight is pork chops on a glove. Hopefully someone can hook me up at halftime. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Hawks at their own 26-yard line. Gun T formation, low snap, hands off to Fish. Fish to the near side and take it across the 30 to the 31-yard line. So Lenny staking with the low snap. Sometimes that ball will start getting wet here as the moisture gets in the air. That cold football gets a little slick. So Gun T here, 2nd and we'll call it 6 for the Hawks. Ortman going to hand off to Schrader. Schrader's going to bounce it to the far side with a stiff arm. And he's going to take it to the Rockets territory, just about the 30-yard line. So the Hawks have been able to do anything they want, run or pass. They're just moving the ball right down the field. Just under a minute 45 left here in the half. Ortman and Fish in the backfield. Fish is going to motion. Fake to Fish out here, and Ortman's going to run it right up the middle, and it's going to be a touchdown by Ortman, but there is a flag on the play. And it's going to be a holding call against the Hawks. So I'll take away a 31-yard touchdown run by Ortman. So it'll still be 1st down for the Hawks. 1st and 17. So they're going to run the same play, and Ortman's going to get a tackle for loss and slow to get up. Nice job by the Rockets defensive line. Finally gets some pressure. So 2nd and long here for the Hawks. Just under 50 seconds left here in the half. We'll see how aggressive they get here. Ortman's going to keep it in the sweep and near side here. And get tripped up just across the Rocket 30-yard line into the 26. And it looks like the Hawks are going to take this to half. I thought maybe Coach O would try to get a 2-minute situation there, but he's content with the 47-0 lead. And that's what it's going to be. Remsen St. Mary's Hawks 47, Arweva Rockets 0. We'll be back for the third quarter.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at FullerDigital.net. No more searching. One place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net.
So welcome back to Hawk Football at the senior night. We'll go ahead and keep it here for senior night.
Okay, as I mentioned before, tonight is senior night at Remsen St. Mary's. We would like to honor our seniors participating in cheerleading and football. Starting off, Isabella Arns. Isabella is the daughter of Melissa Feek and Brian Arns. Isabella has participated in football cheerleading for 4 years. Next up, Ella Arns. Ella is the daughter of Greg and Abby Arns. Ella has participated in football cheerleading for 2 years. Nathan Britt. Nathan is the son of Roxanne and Andrew Britt. Nathan has participated in football for 4 years. Jackson Bunkers. Jackson is the son of Stacy and Jeremy Bunkers. Jackson has participated in football for 4 years. Brendan Fish. Brendan is the son of Liz and Dave Fish. Brendan has participated in football for 4 years. Peyton Frieders. Peyton is the daughter of Shondon Worth and Chris Frieders. Peyton has participated in football cheerleading for 4 years. Isaiah Garretts. Isaiah is the son of Lori and Todd Garretts. Isaiah has participated in football for 4 years.
So when you announce the kid, we can't hear you.
Caden Groper. Caden is the son of Shannon Groper. Caden has participated in football for 4 years. Brenda and Bill Ortman. Cale has participated in football for 4 years. Olivia Potabom. Olivia is the daughter of Jessica and Jeff Potabom. Olivia has participated in football cheerleading for 4 years.
Well coached, ball club. Tim Osterman, he's gotten dialed in and he's got excellent assistant coaches.
Alex Schrader. Alex is the son of Aaron and Greg Schrader. Alex has participated in football for 4 years.
Really take pride in their coaching abilities.
Well, and tonight speaks to what they've done so far on the season. Ortman, the senior, young their quarterback, he is, again, I don't know how many.
Grayson Schrader. Grayson is the daughter of Tammy and Jay Schrader. Grayson has participated in football cheerleading for 4 years.
14 touchdowns and 1 interception. So yeah, that's definitely been a good year for him. And as you said, when it comes to rushing the ball, it looks like
Brilliant fish.
Tate Tenniger. Tate is the son of Jessica and Todd Tenniger. Tate has been a football manager for 4 years.
Down and really runs hard. He's got an 8.6 average per carry. And the team itself is a 7.5. That's unheard of.
yeah, that means that basically you're knife through butter. Nobody's really stopping you.
No, you are doing
And a final senior to be recognized, Ryan Willman. Ryan is the son of Marge Willman and Scott Willman. Ryan has participated in football for 4 years.
26 points. 13 of those were against New Honda last week as they won 61-13. That was 7 doing out there at Ashley Park and 6 River Valley that they pitched 3 straight shutouts, including one here St. Edmund, which was 63-0.
A big thank you to our 14 seniors for your commitment to Remsen St. Mary's athletics, as well as your parents. Let's give them one more round of applause.
Yeah, so we usually by the second half, you're going to start playing your sophomores, your freshmen to get them some.
If there are any fans, friends, and family that want to join the team, or the seniors, I should say, after the game for the senior walk, please join them on the 40-yard line.
So it's pretty heavily related with the seniors and juniors for them this season.
I believe
We are committed to making a meaningful and positive impact in the schools and businesses within our community. Like a Hail Mary, throw to win the game. We are here to help you every step of the way to take care of your financial goals. We are dedicated to helping you score big while we strive to make a big impact in our community. American Mink is a proud supporter of the Remsen St. Mary's football and volleyball teams, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. Bump up the spirit and cheer on the Hawks to victory. American Mink, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Folding wagon donated by American Bank. 1 ticket for $5 or 3 tickets for $10.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943. Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Maybe they'll invite him down to spring training.
All it takes is a chance, right?
Yep.
Staying healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
Insurance can be confusing. With all of the legal terms, different policies, what are you actually getting? With over 60 years of experience, there's no confusing the experts at Matkin Insurance. Let Matkin Insurance help you find the policies that fit your lifestyle, budget, and needs. Matkin Insurance takes pride in being an independent agency, always working for what's best for their customers. So what are you waiting for? Contact Matkin Insurance today.
Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with Land O'Lakes and canned feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
I would imagine these guys just want to get up and go. I'm thinking that, yeah.
Are you ready for this? 30 total tackles. Okay? We got 3 tackles. Solo, 22. Okay?
That's a lot of solo video.
Yeah. So we're talking about a kid who's playing possess. Okay? Seriously, possess in the matter of this is what I want to do. I'm in the game. I'm fast. And you got the whole team that is so psyched. Put air on the chest. You got one thing.
Westel Systems is part of a network working tirelessly to keep small, rural communities across America connected. They lead and collaborate on broadband-enabled projects that improve economic development, provide technology for advancing education, and enhance state-of-the-art healthcare through telemedicine. These initiatives, among others, help to connect rural communities and keep them advancing towards a future-proof, sustainable infrastructure. Westel Systems, working hard to connect you to the world. Ask about their worry-free plans today.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at FullerDigital.net. No more searching. One place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net.
Welcome back to the Hawk Football, Fuller Digital Solutions. For the second half kickoff, about 30 seconds away. A nice little senior night ceremony at halftime. I want to thank Mitch Rolling doing the camera work for me tonight. So if you're the Hawks, just get out of here in the second half with a fast, smooth performance. Let that clock run and get these varsity kids out and keep them healthy for the upcoming weeks, especially the playoff run. And the way the Hawks are playing, they're going to go deep in a nice playoff run and hopefully to the Dome and for a couple games. So Hawks look well, playing well defensively, offensively. Tonight the special teams are a little off with a couple big returns, but nothing hurt on the scoreboard as the defense has been spot on. So the Hawks are going to get the ball first here in the second half. And the Rockets are going to kick off for the first time tonight. And it's going to be a really short kick, and Harpenall is going to get the return here to the near side and cut it up right about the 30-yard line for the Hawks. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Hawks at their own 30-yard line. So the Hawks are going to open up with Ortman and Fish in the backfield. Coink at a wing position to the far side. This is going to be handoff to Fish, and Fish is going to cut it right up the middle for 6 yards. So nice little opening run there by the Hawks.
Sharon said to give this to you, and Melissa.
Oh, thank you. Ali Naki just handed me a pork chop. Thank you very much. So 2nd and 4 for the Hawks. Well, Orman's going to run here to the near side. Cut it right off of Bunker's block. And he's still on his feet with the little stiff arm. But they're going to call him out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. Was close to being another big run by Ortman. That was a nice job by Bunkers on the block. So they'll mark it at the Rocket 17-yard line. So 1st and 10. So gun T formation, under 10 minutes here in the third quarter. Fish is going to get the handoff. He's going to bounce it to the far side and get tackled after about 4 yards on the carry. So a nice opening drive here for the Hawks. They've been just doing anything what they want offensively. Run, pass, run up the middle, outside, pass it deep, pass it short. So this time Ortman's going to run. He's going to bounce it here to the near side. And still on his feet, breaking some tackles and get tackled at the just outside the 10-yard line of the Rockets. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Hawks. So we'll see what Coach Gallus and the offense draws up here on 3rd and 4. Gun T formation. Schrader gets the handoff. He's going to bounce it right up the middle, and it's going to be close to a first down. We'll see where they mark it. And they're going to give him enough for a first down. So a nice little run by Schrader. He'll set up a 1st and goal at the Hawks 7-yard line.
1st and goal for the Hawks for the 7.
So it's a very efficient drive here. The Hawks opening 3rd quarter. Fish is going to get the handoff, come right up the middle, and it's going to be a Hawk touchdown. Nice job by Brennan Fish up the middle. 7-yard touchdown run by Brennan Fish. Boy, there's just so many weapons on this Hawk football team. That's going to make the score 53-0 here for the Hawks. And we'll see on the extra point. Good hole. And the kick is no good. Looked good from my angle, but the Stripes have a better view than I do, so it's going to be Remsen St. Mary's Hawks 53, Arweva Rockets 0. So nice opening drive by Remsen St. Mary's. Stay with us after the game for Coach Osman's post-game interview. Can't imagine there's going to be too many negative things he can say. Like all year, it's been pretty smooth sailing.
For the Arweva Rockets, Sammy Hitters, Michaela Schrod, Karime Sanchez, Isaiah Martinez, and Kyra Walkie.
Pretty good crowd here for the Hawks. Like I said, it's the coldest Hawks game so far this year, about 42 degrees. A few fans over across the field by the Rockets made the travel. Holman is going to be the one to kick off here. We'll end over end, get the Rockets an opportunity at the 10-yard line. Takes it across the 20 to the 25 to the 30. And that's where he's going to be tackled down at the 32-yard line. Nice return by Blackman. So 1st and 10 for the Rockets at their 31-yard line. Got a lot of younger guys here in the defense for the Hawks to start the second half off. A lot of sophomores, all sophomores looks like. So Rockets drop back to pass. Throw it across the middle. He's got an open receiver, and that is regular on the reception. Nice gain for about 12 yards. So nice job by Smith. Throws a nice pass right across midfield into Hawk territory. So 1st and 10 for the Rockets in the Hawk territory. They've been here before, just not able to capitalize on good field position. We'll see if the second half changes that. Smith is going to drop back to pass, throw it high to the far side, incomplete. That was intended for Molina, Walshman, and Harpinall there on the coverage. Or it looks like Walshman and Worth on the coverage there. Shout out to Billy Steichen, who became a father last week. Congratulations. Welcome to daddy mode. Toss out to the far side, and big tackle for loss by Braxton Knipe. Boy, he had a good game last week against Newell on the edge there, rushing the passer. So this is all sophomores for the Hawks. Holman and Steichen and Knipe and Coink, Worth, Harpinall, Tenniger, and Walshman against a lot of these young guys for the Rockets. So should be a good second half here as we're under 5 minutes here in the third quarter. 3rd and 14 for the Rockets. Smith alone in the backfield. 3 receivers, snap over his head, and he's just going to go down to a knee for a loss of close to 10 yards. It'll be 4th and a very long for the Rockets. I imagine they're going to line up in punt formation. So nice job by the young Hawks, forcing a punt for the Rockets. So the Rockets line up for punt, and another low snap, and he's going to just call his own number and going to be run out of bounds by Coink after a couple yards. The Hawks are in a great field position for their second drive of the third quarter. So we'll see if the Varsity gets pulled offensively. And it looks like it's going to be all young guys here in the offense as well. So 1st and 10 for the Hawks at the Rocket 30-yard line. Walshman, Harpinall in the backfield along with Coink. Coink is going to get the carry, cut it up the middle, and pick up a couple yards before he gets taken down. So 2nd and 8 for the Hawks. Be Walshman and Coink in the backfield. 2 receivers to the far side. Coink's in a motion out. Walshman's going to keep it on, coming into the near side, cut it up the middle, and it's going to be a Hawk touchdown. Walshman on a 29-yard touchdown run. Nice run by Landon. Walshman cut up right off of Isaiah Garrett's block, and he saw the pylon and showed some speed there by Landon. So nice drive by the young Hawks. Make the score 59-0. See if Jackson can punch this one in to make it even 60. Snap good, hold good. Kick looks good from my angle. The stripes are going to agree. It's good. So 60-0. Hawks here in the third quarter. We'll take a break and hear a word from our sponsors. This is Hawk Football.
We are committed to making a meaningful and positive impact in the schools and businesses within our community. Like a Hail Mary, throw to win the game. We are here to help you every step of the way to take care of your financial goals. We are dedicated to helping you score big while we strive to make a big impact in our community. American Mink is a proud supporter of the Remsen St. Mary's football and volleyball teams, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. Bump up the spirit and cheer on the Hawks to victory. American Mink, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Hawk football.
Also, Todd Vinegar, Jay Schrader, Scott Wellman, and Dean Harpenow.
Can really tell by what kind of team the Rockets going to develop into with being down by 60, how they fight. You know, if these young kids fight to the end, the future is looking bright. Oh, Holtman on the onside attempt. I don't know if that was planned or not, but Squibbs gives the Rockets a nice little field position to start their drive. So Gravinish, he enters the ball game for the Hawks, making his first appearance. This will be 1st and 10 for the Rockets at their own 35-yard line. I formation for the Rockets. He's going to drop back to pass. It's going to be a screen, and the Hawks are all over that. Nice job by the defensive line. They were right in the face of Smith, and Smith didn't want nothing to do with that. Just threw it at the feet of the lineman, making 2nd and 10. 1:30 left here in the third quarter. I formation. Don't usually see that a whole lot. Big fan of I formation. I think there's a lot of good things that come from that formation. I'm old school, though. Nice little bubble screen out here to the Rockets on the near side. Tripped up by Tenniger and Koink. But I'll pick up close to 8 yards, make it 3rd and short for the Rockets. That was regular on the reception. So 3rd and short for the Rockets. 2 receivers to the far side. Smith's going to hand off up the middle, and it's going to be a tackle for loss by Koink. A nice job by Brady Koink on the tackle for loss. And that's going to get us to the fourth quarter. It's going to be Remsen St. Mary's Hawks 60. Arriva Rockets 0. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Welcome back to Hawk football. $60-0 all Hawks here from the start on senior night. Thanks to all the senior athletes, cheerleaders, football players, and managers. It's not easy putting all that time into the sport, but very much appreciated. Especially these senior football players, they have given us a lot of wins on all the sports, basketball, baseball, and football. Hopefully they continue a long run here in the playoffs and the rest of the sports as well. So the Rockets are going to line up to go for it. 4th down and 5 yards. Bobbled snap and a handoff up the middle. It's going to be close to the 1st down. I think he's got it. Irregular on the handoff. Picks up 6 yards, needed 5. So first down by the Rockets. So nice little fourth down conversion there for the Rockets. See if these young Hawks can force a turnover or turnover on downs here. Get the ball back. So Rockets got some momentum. They're marching down the field. 1st and 10. Handoff, bounces it to the far side. Try to cut it up, and he's going to pick up a couple of yards before a bunch of Hawks take him down. That's Worth and Coink on the tackle. That was Blackman on the carry. So 2nd and 7 for the Rockets. 2 receivers the far side. Smith and Blackman in the backfield. Fake the bubble screen. He's going to throw it deep over the middle, and it's going to be off his hands, incomplete. Looked like he had a shot to bring it in. That was Regular on the opportunity to bring it down. So it'll be 3rd and a long 7 yards. Of Walschmidt and Tinniger on the coverage. 10 minutes left here in the game. 3 receivers here to the near side. Smith alone in the backfield. He's going to get the snap, and he's going to throw quick out here to the near side to Molina. Molina's going to get run out of bounds by Tinniger. Nice job by the Hawks. So they'll make it 4th and 8 for the Rockets. So the Rockets are going to line up to go for it. 3 receivers to the far side. Smith alone in the backfield. Smith is going to pump fake, throw it over the middle. It's going to be incomplete off of Rigler's hands again. Walschmidt and Tinniger and Harpenall on the coverage. So the young Hawks get the offense on the field with the turnover on downs. .840 left here in the 4th quarter. Hawks are going to take their record to 7-0. So Walschmidt in the backfield. Hands off to Coink. Coink is going to run up the middle and get tackled right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Nice job by the Rockets. So 2nd and 10 for the Hawks. So Harpenall and Coink join Walschmidt in the backfield. This one's going to be Harpenall on the carry. He's going to bounce it to the far side. Has a lot of green in front of him. He's going to cut it back to the middle, break a few tackles, and get tackled in the Rocket territory just outside the 15-yard line. So nice run by Harpenall. Keaton on the carry. Bounce it to the far side, and a lot of green in front of them. 1st and 10 for the Hawks. Gun T formation. Hand off to Coink up the middle. Coink is met right about the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Hawks. Thanks again for Mitch running the camera tonight. Doing a great job. So gun T formation. Harping on the carry. He's going to run up the middle and try to bounce it to the near side here. He's going to pick up a 1 yard on the carry. So it'll be 3rd down and 8 for the Hawks. So Walshman's got 2 receivers to the near side. He's going to run it up the middle. Just at the 10-yard line to make it 4th and 2 for the Hawks. So the Hawks look like they're going to send out the field goal unit. Well, this is a good practice to get that field goal opportunity. Don't see this a whole lot, and especially the 8-man game. So we'll see if Jackson Bunkers can convert this field goal. It's going to be a 27-yard attempt. The snap is good. The hold is good. Kick is good. So Jackson Bunkers with a 27-yard field goal. He goes 2-on-2 on the year. He had a long 26 going into that. Now add to that, make it a 27-yard field goal. To make it 63-0 for the Hawks. So the Hawks will be on the road next week to Glidden. And then our Riva will be home against Newell. Five minutes left here in the game. Thank everybody for listening. Thanks for all the sponsors. So Holman to line up to kick. And it's a line drive up the middle, and it's going to be a touchback. Well, I had some speed behind that kick. So now we have 1st and 10 for the Rockets. Elijah Schrader making his debut tonight for the Hawks as he enters the game. So the Rockets are going to line up 2 receivers to the far side, 1 here to the near. Smith and Blackman in the backfield. It's going to motion. And it's going to be a jet sweep, and it's on the ground. Scoop and score for Worth. It's going to be a Hawk touchdown. Brady Worth on a scoop and score. A 7-yard scoop and score by Brady Worth. That was Isaiah Garrett's with the forced fumble. Nice job by the Hawks defense. So nice job by Brady Worth. You're taught to try to scoop and score first, and if you don't get it, then you jump on the ball. But boy, you have nothing to lose there. You're backed up deep. You got to try to scoop and score. Willman's going to try the extra point this time. Snap good, hold good, kick is good, but there is a flag. We'll see what they call it here. I think at this point, no one really cares about the flag. That's going to be a false start on the Hawks, so try to do this again here. So Willman will back this up and try it again, and it's going to be just a bit wide. No good. 69 to nothing.
I'd like to also give a shout out to Todd Pick and his crew for painting the lines on the field. Scott Drake, Lenny Brazel, Brett Garvin, among others. Thank you very much.
So 5 minutes left here. So Holman's going to line up to kick again. And another speed bullet, low runner for a touchback. I have to ask him if he's trying that on purpose or that's just the way it's happening. So the Hawks defense will take over. See if the Rockets can get something going here. 1st and 10. Oh, almost a pick 6 for Coink. Brady jumped that route and almost took that one to the house. Nice job by Coink. So 2nd and 10 for the Rockets. Smith gonna fake the bubble screen, and he's gonna throw it deep, and it's gonna be off the hands of his receiver. Had a chance there. Walshman kind of bit on the pump fake, but he's still in stride of his receiver he's covering, so. So the Rockets have a 3rd and 10 with just under 4 minutes left here in the game. Might be able to catch the 4th quarter of the Husker game. Rockets drop back to pass. That's Smith. He's going to chuck it deep, and it's going to be knocked away by Walshman. Good coverage by Landon. Walshman and Tenniger on the coverage. So 3 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. These seniors are going to go perfect record in the regular season. They have not lost on this home field in 4 years. Rockets are going to go for it. It's going to be a screen. It's picked by Holman. Holman is going to take it to the house. Touchdown by Colin Holman. A bubble screen, and Colin is all over it. That takes me back to Brady Holman's interception, but Colin takes it to the house, and Brady got tackled. So big play by Colin Holman. Took it about 10 yards. So this young Hawks scoring 14 points on the defensive side. Last drive it was Worth with a fumble, scoop and score, and this one it's Holman. And the extra point's going to be wide right. Bring the score, Remsen St. Mary's Hawks 75, Arrivo Rockets 0. 2:40 left here in the game. Boy, Coach Arnold and I have talked about how important it is to get these young kids reps and varsity games, and boy, these young kids have showed up to play. So these young Hawks have scored twice on defense, a scoop and score by Worth, and then a pick six by Holman. So short kick, and the Rockets get it by Molina, and Isaiah Garrett's on the tackle. So 1st and 10 for the Rockets, 2:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Stick around for the post-game interview with Coach Osterman. So incomplete pass by Smith. So 2nd and 10 for the Rockets. So Smith drops back to pass, going to throw it out to the far side, and it's going to be a fumble. No, he's still on his feet. And now it's a fumble. And who's got the ball? We'll see. That's going to be a Hawk turnover again. Knipe on the recovery. Boy, this young Hawk defense forced 3 turnovers. And Coach Osterman's going to send out all the seniors to take the one last knee. My favorite formation, victory formation. So this should be the last play, and it's going to be a kneel down for the Hawks. Hawks are going to win this one 75-0. We'll be back with the post-game interview with Coach Osterman. But while we're waiting, we'll hear a word from our sponsors. This is Hawk Football.
It has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Staying healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
So we'll do a recap for the Hawks. It was all Hawks here on senior night. Started with a 9-yard touchdown run by Ortman to make it 7-0. 32-yard touchdown pass to Fish, make it score 14-0. Then it was a 1-yard touchdown run by Ortman. to make the score 21-0, and then a 3-yard touchdown Ortman to Schrader to make the score 28-0 at the first quarter. Second quarter started with a 5-yard TD run by Schrader, make it 34-0, then a 53-yard touchdown run by Schrader, make it 40-0, and then a 49-yard TD pass Ortman to Willman to make it 47-0, and then that was at half. Then third quarter it was 7-yard TD run by Fish, make the score 53-0, 29-yard TD run by Walshman, make it 60-0, and then a 27-yard field goal by Bunkers to start the fourth quarter. And then a 7-yard fumble scoop and score by Brady Worth to make it 60-0. And then a 10-yard TD interception by Colin Holman to make this final score. Remsen St. Mary's 75. Arriva Rockets 0. Coach Ostman is on his way up here. I got Coach Osterman in the house. I'm watching the game and calling the game at the same time. You don't want to see it, so I'll turn my phone away. Coach, you wanted to get to a fast start. You want to play smooth. I think you've done that today, but why don't you just talk about the second group that came in tonight? We know the first group on paper, this is going to be a big game, a lopsided game, but just talk about the second group that came in tonight. And not only did they do well offensively, but then they get 2 turnovers and take it to the house as well with Brady Worth scoop and score and then Colin Holman pick 6. So just talk about the young guys and getting out there and doing a good job for you.
Absolutely. Again, thanks to everybody that watched tonight. Thanks for everybody that follows Remsen St. Mary's football. It means a lot to us and the kids, especially here on senior night. And again, when you have a second group that's as talented as these guys, we can do a lot of different things. We can mix and match even with that starting group, but I think it just kind of tells you about the preparation that those kids feel like they have, and especially defensively, how they feel like can kind of fit into certain things and how they play fast, and that means a lot, especially when you're a coach and you don't necessarily know if you get enough reps for those second group guys, and when they can come out here and perform like this, that means a lot. And even offensively, again, there's a lot of talent out there that can do a lot of different things, and they can make plays happen for us. So, yeah, I was really extremely happy with that second group here in the second half. And, again, it's difficult to take seniors off, and they want to play a lot, but when you have a talented second group, again, everybody can do a lot of good things for us.
You talk about the seniors, and we're just watching the senior walk for one last time in the regular season. They go undefeated in their senior career, which not a lot of people can say that. Just talk about your seniors and the leadership that you'll miss next year, but hopefully we have a long run here in the postseason play where they get a couple more home games here.
Yeah, I think you made a good mention to that. And again, it's a testament to a lot of the guys that came before him that set the culture, that set the tone of how we're going to play football. But it's also kudos to them as players that they're talented enough to make the plays, and they're talented enough to be committed, and they're talented enough to be great teammates to each other. And so, yeah, we're certainly going to miss these guys, and hopefully they get to finish this thing off the way they want to finish it and go 1-0 every week. And whenever that happens for us, we're certainly going to miss a big group that's done a lot for us and played some really good football and played some really good basketball and baseball for us throughout the years. So we're going to be totally indebted to them for how they set us as a program. So, yeah, this is pretty emotional for me seeing these kids out here. Might not mean a lot to a lot of other people, but there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears out here with these kids that put a lot of time and effort in. So,
Coach, want to thank you and the Hawks in the game. Go to 7-0. Want to thank everyone for listening. Want to thank Mitch Rolling for doing all the camera work, and thank you to all these seniors, athletes, the players, the managers, and the cheerleaders. Hawks will be on the road next week at Glidden, and Arriva will be home against the Rockets. Your final score: Remsen St. Mary's Hawks 75, Arriva Rockets 0. So long from Ryan Hayek.